Okay, LDBC. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. You live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Okay, guys, I'm reading and writing. That's not healthy, but the coach is going to get this video out because he's busy. All right, shout out to NSF TV. You know, that's my boy, sent this to me. And, guys, he sent the article, but I'm finna put it all together for you. This whole Megan Anderson debacle has a solution now. I think now we really do know why Megan Anderson, what these personal issues are. I think we know. I think we truly, truly, truly know. Okay, Megan tried to keep this a secret, but boy, I got to give Roger Allen a shout. I'm 0-4 versus Roger Allen. I'm 0-4. Roger called this. He was on the podcast and called this. Roger was on a podcast, not the one last night, but he was on a previous podcast, or he came into the comment section and he called this one. He straight up called it, and he just took a lucky guess because these things happen to him, So, I got to give him a shout out. I got to give him a shout, and I got to tell it like it is, okay? All right, so this article is very misleading, okay? And I'm going to tell y'all how misleading it is. It's really misleading to the point where they try to make it sound like that Cris Cyborg, literally reported Megan Anderson to immigration. She didn't. They didn't do that. Okay, and then let me tell y'all something, okay? Cris Cyborg she's not creative like that. She's a creative fighter. But Cris Cyborg is not creative enough to go call immigration to get somebody in trouble because they won't fight him. Guys, it sounds stupid. See, this is what I keep talking about this media, this ongoing assault on Cris Cyborg character, and it just never stops, okay? If it ain't one thing, dang it, it's something else. It's always something that they're trying to do to put Cris Cyborg in a bad light. Okay, but there's some things I agree with, and there's some things that I can't even co-sign. It's not even right, okay? But let's go ahead and let's talk about this right now. And I'm talking about on both sides, okay? So this article is so misleading. I wish I could slap the taste out of the mouth of the guy that wrote it. I wish I could smack the yellow right off the guy's teeth. But, hey, it is what it is. Some jackass wrote this article. But let's look at this, okay? So here are the tweets. We remember this from yesterday, okay? Cris Cyborg said, hey, Megan, I was told by the UFC you would not be fighting anytime soon. Is that a lie? Okay, so Cris asked a question, okay? Megan said, well, since you're apparently fighting Nunes, when I return in a few months, I want to fight. Okay, now, with this being said, okay, I can back off Megan about 10%, a little bit. I'm going to give Megan a little bit of breathing room because of that statement. I'm not done torturing Megan to death, but I'm going to back up a little bit. Because now Megan said in a few months, okay, is that 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, or 5 months? Because see, that's me as a fan, that's the question I got to ask. And if you're a fan, that's the question that you got to ask that, okay? That's what I'm asking. But okay, I'm going to give Megan some breathing room on this channel. Just a little bit. Okay, because she kind of satisfied my hunger as a fan. Okay, good. Now, Cris Cyborg, or Ray Ellerbe, because look, y'all, Cris Cyborg is not formulating no complete sentences. Guys, she's just not doing it, okay? I don't care. Don't think I'm calling Cris Cyborg stupid. Cris Cyborg is very smart. Incredibly smart. She's a very gifted fighter. But when it comes to the American diction, Cris Cyborg is not a rocket scientist. I mean, hey, would you take English study lessons from Cris Cyborg? I mean, just answer the question. Would you take an English course and a Cris Cyborg is a teacher? Would you be in that classroom? No, you're a flunk. Folks, that's just the way that is. Okay, no disrespect to Cris, that's just the way that is. Okay, we know who wrote these posts. It's Ray Ellerbe. Now, Ray Ellerbe, he's articulate. He's very articulate. He can formulate sentences in the English diction. Of course he can. Because he's from America. Of course Ray can. So Ray wrote this. Okay. So Cyborg says, hey, if I don't fight, okay, now listen, now this is kind of Cyborg like having the same curiosity that I have, or Ray Ellerbe having the exact same curiosity that I have, okay? Like when, okay? What's a few months? Okay, we're talking about like 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. As a fan, I'm asking that question, and you are too, probably. So Ray says, or Cyborg, if I don't fight Amanda in July, are you ready to go by the end, Megan? Like, okay, they asking you, look, you keep saying you're going to fight here. When are you ready to fight? What's your problem? Because they're asking her, why you don't want no smoke? Literally, in layman terms, Megan Anderson, why don't you want any smoke, girl? Megan says, Ray Ellerbe. See, this is where Megan kind of lost it. And so guess what? When they said this, I said, man, this girl's scared. This girl don't want no fight. But let's keep going. She says, Ray, this is Twitter. The UFC has a headquarters. Now, I'm reading and writing, so forgive me if I'm reading too slow. I suggest you do business there and talk to them like my management are. Okay, this sounds like, look, I don't really want to fight. Look, don't talk to me about fighting you. Because, you know, other fighters, when they get called out on Twitter, they respond. You know, they respond to it. You know, even if it's the person that people think they can whoop their ass, you know, other people on Twitter or whatever they at, man, they respond to these Twitter beefs and posts. They do it. Okay, everybody does, but Megan don't want that. Now, you know, of course, if she picking on somebody smaller than her, like Mackenzie Dern, wanted to call Mackenzie Dern a hype job, sitting at home calling Mackenzie a hype job, and Megan ain't even doing nothing. She ain't even doing nothing for herself. Sitting there talking about Mackenzie. But, you know, I digress. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so now all of a sudden, Megan just pops off. Now, what they trying to do? See, the article, you know how they put these two Twitter posts? They put these Twitter posts in a certain order, so we'll think that, you know, like Cyborg, they initiated. But the coach can see right through everything. See, let's talk about business, okay? This is what happened, okay? This didn't happen, Cris Cyborg, okay, after Megan said, okay, listen, go talk business. Then Cyborg, or Ray Ellerbe, said this. You want to talk business? This is funny, but it's wrong. I'm going to tell you why I think it's wrong. I didn't come to the USA on a tourist visa to work illegally, didn't have personal issues, so I can marry and stay in America. Oh, God. Man, Ray Ellerbe cutting deep. Now, somebody knows something that we don't know. Okay? Somebody knows something that we don't know, y'all. Somebody knows something about Megan Anderson that we don't know. And I think that Ray Ellerbe and Cyborg, I think they know something. Because guess what? They're in those circles, y'all. You know that they know people that know Megan, that sparred with Megan, that know Cris. You know they know them. You know that they done went to these people, probably talked to them. What's wrong with Megan? Did she get knocked up? You know, is she pregnant? Is she really, really sick? Does she got mental issues? What the hell wrong with me? You know they've been asking. And they came up with this. Now, how did they come up with this? Now, this is where it's really important, where Roger Allen, I'm 0-4 versus Roger Allen, okay? I have not debunked him. I think I debunked him once. But I didn't debunk him on this one. I did not debunk him because he said maybe it's a visa. Now, Roger was about 60% right. Maybe, he just said maybe it's a visa. But then Cris Cyborg and Ray Ellerbe, boy, they done put it out here on blast. They done put this girl on blast. So, you mean to say Megan done tried to marry somebody to stay in America? Oh, she trying to marry. Who is Megan trying to marry in America? Are you serious? And working illegally. Whoa, Megan. How you gonna explain this one? How was Megan gonna... Man, this is crazy. But listen, okay? I'm gonna tell you why this is wrong on Ray Ellerbe part. Okay, now Megan responds, you have no idea what you're talking about, instead of trying to run my name through the mud again about my personal issues that you know nothing about. And guys, I'm reading around, forgive me, but you think you do. Go talk to the UFC. This isn't the conduct of a champion. Shame on you, Ray. You know what? I don't think, okay, and I think Ray was probably wrong for this one. I don't think Cris could formulate a sentence like that. She can't do it, y'all. Ray did. Ray is the mastermind behind all this social media, Cris, you know, everything. It's going to be good. It's going to be good to build up a fight. It's going to be good, and I know they're trying to build up a fight. And I think they know more about Megan than they let known. I think they letting a little bit out at the time, but man, it's not, well, you know, and Megan said it's not becoming of a champion. What? It's becoming of a champion to want to fight the top contender in her weight class right now. That's signed by the same company. That's becoming of a champion. But, you know, I think Ray is pushing the envelope a little bit. I think he is pushing the envelope a little bit. And, you know, I think what they got to do, man, because Roger said it's a visa. I think maybe Roger probably mostly right. But I think Megan Anderson got mental issues, man. I think she got mental problems. And that's something that I don't play with. I don't even joke about people with mental problems. I just don't do that. Because these people, man, they can't get control of their lives. And they have a lot of stuff happening to them, man. And see, these people with these mental issues, man, you know, these are the people, man, that go off and do crazy stuff. Or, you know, and the worst thing that they could do is, you know, take their life, you know. And I hope that Megan wouldn't do that. Not over this, you know. But I'm just saying, you know, I think Ray probably need to pump the brakes, okay? I think Ray, they need to stick to the calling out, name calling, all that stuff's fair game. But, you know, come on, man. Because if this really is a speculation that Megan was trying to get married to Stan, if that's speculation, this gonna make Cyborg look bad, and Cyborg not even making a darn post. This is what I mean, okay? You know, okay, call out, keep calling out, that's cool. But see, this is borderline speculation because there's no proof. Now, if Ray Ellerbe and Cris Cyborg were to present some proof that this really was the case, well, now we got a different conversation, don't we? But there's no proof to this. We are alleging that this is what Megan is saying. We're alleging this. But, guys, it's not facts. It's not facts. Unless Ray knows somebody that intimately knows Megan. Because Megan, you know she done told some people. She, man, whatever it is, Megan ain't gonna shut up about it. I mean, you think Megan can keep a secret? Hell no. If you told Megan Anderson, hey, don't tell nobody, you know she gonna tell it. She can't shut up about talking about other people. You know Megan can't keep no secret. I wouldn't tell Megan anything. I wouldn't tell anything because I know everybody in the world will know. So I say it with this, you know, I think Ray need to pull back a little bit. I am going to give Megan some breathing room, like I told her. I'm going to give her a little bit because she did say, I want to fight in a few months. Now, that could be 2, 3, 4, 5. That could be 9 months. Who knows? But at least Megan Anderson is starting to say the right things. And that's just the way that is. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you guys waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.